Live. Wait for some more people to come by before I start digging into all this. It's a lot of pennies. Little Lego guy says hi. Hey, little Lego guy. He's gonna help me with my little Lego pen. Ugh. A lot of work to be done here. 92 D. Do. All right, what's up, Monkey Swag? Monkey Swag is here. Whew. Can you hear me all right? Hello. Oh man, all this stuff I got. It's crazy. Unprecedented. Ridiculous. Drinking some beer. It's Beer Tuesday. Rolling into Beer Wednesday here pretty shortly. It's fun. Very, very fun. Oh man, I don't know where to start with this stuff. So, a couple people are here. Whatever, I'll get started. It's they want to join late, they can join late. It's all for the learning process of getting this live stream thing going. So, I went to the bank today. Whoa, there goes my tower. Got some some penny rolls and $50 rolls, and they were like, the box was actually opened, and you can tell they're not machine rolled. These are, rolled by the tellers, but they gave me $25 worth of these. I opened one just to make sure they weren't like all new coins, because lately I had been finding just like brand new boxes of totally new coins. So I didn't want to just open one up and find all, 2018, 19s, whatever. So hopefully we won't find any of those. And let's get started. I wrote myself like a little note of kind of some things I need to look for, because there's so many when you're coin roll hunting for cents and pennies and whatever you want to call them. There's so many things, like I hold the coppers, I hold any wheats I find, You know, like the wide AMs, the double dies, things like that. I mean, people make a living doing this, so there's a lot here to look for. So what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to pretty much just kind of go for the easy to see stuff while I'm on stream, because if I went for everything, it would take, I don't know, a few months to do, I don't know, a while to do this thing. So I don't have a lot of room to work here, so we're going to try to do what I can do. Try to do what I can do. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Say something. Let me know. Hopefully I'm not blocking the mic for this thing. All right, so I want to find wheats, easy to see coppers, maybe the 2009 like little Lincoln, what do they call those? Like Lincoln anniversary things. How much do you have face value that you're searching through? Today, at least what I have available is I have $25 worth of pennies, and I have $20, actually I'm sorry, $21 in halves. And you can see these are rolled by the bank too. These were not, you know, machine rolled, so I don't know if some guys already searched through them and dropped them off or not, but we'll find out. It says $9 on it, or does it say 19? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna find out here in a second. It's all magic. Eagle Eye, can you hear me? Is the mic working? Yesterday it wasn't working. Look at that hair. Where'd that hair go? I can't find it. Anyways, all right, so without further ado, 10 months later. Looking for anything cool. There's a lot of coppers here I'm seeing already. Immediately, like, I'm not seeing any wheats jump out at me, so I would like to find some of those, but those boxes are few and far between. Yes, and I hear you. I went through $25 box today, found one extra fingers tooth. Okay, nice. All right, all right, all right. I haven't actually did any coin roll hunting for quite some time. I think I'll open a few pennies just for fun, and then I'll do like $1/2 roll just to break it up, and then go back and forth. It's a nice looking one. It's got some luster to it. 1989 though. See, that's the kind of stuff I got to take closer looks at some of these. Closer looks. Let me get this camera better so you can see what I'm doing. All right. 91. Not looking for the zinkies so much. It's at 90. You know what I need is I need some more light. You see how I have this thing all rigged up right now. Oh, so here's my pile of coppers and stuff. I do keep those. You should see the bags of those I got. If I seen like a double die with my naked eye, that'd be cool, but I don't know, with this lighting right here, it may or may not happen. May or may not happen. 18 wheat pennies out of a $25 box today. All right, that's a pretty good day. I'd say that's probably around average. Is that average for you? 2. That's a pretty one. I should use my gloves for this so I'm not getting copper fingers. 83, I need to set that aside. There's some stuff there, possibly. So this helps though by sorting it out by at least a little bit of some of the noticeable stuff, because then later I can go back and really get down deep. Really get down deep into it. Yeah, I'm gonna get some gloves right now actually. So I don't want to do copper fingers. That like smell never comes out either, and then you ruin the pennies and whatnot. We'll do this one roll, and then gloves are coming on. All right, so those will all go into a box. And I'll be right back. It takes me a minute to get these gloves. Whew. Oh man. All right, back to the gloves. What was that one? 83, that's the one I set aside. Get rid of some of this hair that's on the table. I guess I can go through this other one. Well, I'll go through this. I'll just do new ones. There was no wheats in the first one I opened either. If I find a wheat though, I'm gonna be happy little boy. Happy little boy. Oh yeah, I always keep the Canadians. Anything like odd, that gets kept for sure. I have a little baggie of Canadians and oddities that I find. Yes, I keep all of them. Definitely do. 73. That was a nice looking one right there. You know, I like Canada. Maybe one day I'll go to Canada, and then I'll have all my pennies saved from coin roll hunting, and I'll be like, look, I have your currency, and they'll be like, you are one of us now, and I'll be like, I know, man, that right there is pretty close right there. 1969. It's a nice looking one for 1969. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's funny because some of the ones that look like they'd be like older are brand new, and it's just, I don't know, just it's funny how they tone and shape up. That might be, I need to keep that to the side. 1984. 1984, gotta get a second look at those. A lot of these gotta get second looks. This one went to the washing machine right here. Gross. Oh, cool, Eagle. So what I can do is I can just, you know, mail you the Canadian money, and then you can spend it, and then you can just, you know. That'd be cool, right? Wouldn't that be just the best? Wouldn't that be just the bee's knees? 1965, getting closer. Keep going down. Come on now. Lincoln, help me out. Be my buddy now. 1980, that's a pretty 83. I gotta keep that one. Might be some extra little odds and ends there for that one. If we find anything crazy on here, of course, we're gonna take a little bit of a break and look at it a little closer and whatnot. But anybody that's ever done the penny hunting knows it's a little bit more work than looking for silver coins, because there's so much here. 10 years, huh? You win. You beat me. You beat me by a long shot. Where can I put this thing? I got no room. Let's do, what do you think? Like maybe like one more of these and we'll get into some half dollars. Just one roll of half dollars and we'll save them. See how that ends up, because I don't have a lot of half dollar rolls. Nobody seemed to have those today. Those have been like, I'll have like gaps for the half dollars. Like I won't get any for like weeks. And it's always the story like, oh, you just missed them. Just missed them. Somebody came in just a little bit before you and got them. 1964, still creeping. Getting closer. I have no room to do this. No room. 69. Getting further away. Eagle Eye, you ever see my other video where I do get my wheats in those crazy boxes where I had 200 something plus wheats in one box? Yeah, there's a the Woody Cents and stuff. The people collect those for sure. Zero notice via email? I'm sorry, Debbie. This is my first time doing all this stuff with the live thing, so I probably messed it up somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing. But I wanted to make a video, and I thought, well, I could do this, you know, not live, or I can do it live. So this is where we're at. We're together right now at the same time. Oh, you gotta watch those, Eagle. I got, I think it was like 3 boxes. And, well, I got the first box, and I opened it up, and there was like all kinds of wheat. Oh, hold on, I gotta put that to the side. There was all kinds of wheats in that box, and I forget the number on the first box. And so I was talking on these coin forums, and the people were telling me that, oh, you know, this happened to them at one point, and like I need to go back to the banks like ASAP and get the rest of the boxes from any banks around. So I did. I got 2 more boxes, and sure enough, loaded full of wheats. Loaded. And there was a couple Indian heads in there, and other kinds of fancy stuff. Oh yeah, we're saving Canadians. We're saving anything weird. Not that not that Canada's weird or anything, you know, I'm not saying that. Come on, hey, come on now. Come on. Don't do that to me. Don't put words in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, Debbie. Let's just blame YouTube anyways. Because we should blame YouTube. It's their fault. They should not only should they email you, but they should probably send a representative to your door, knock on it, and be like, do you know that Spegtacular is having a live show? Like right now? Like you should definitely turn it on. And just have like a laptop ready, you know, where they just like put it on for you. If YouTube really, you know, cared about their customers like that, that's what they would do. All right, so let's try a roll of halves just for fun. All right, what's the bet? It looks like this might actually be, hold on. This might be a $9 one actually, because if you look at it, a little bit different in size. So I'm thinking one's a 9 and one's a 10er. But they gave me 2 loose ones. I'll show you those. I looked at those earlier because they were loose. I mean, how can I not look at them? So those are not anything that, you know, we're going to look at together for the first time. One's a 1983. Happy birthday to me. It's a nice condition-ish, but in 1971. But we don't care about those. No offense. Yeah, I wonder how much YouTube actually makes. All right, so you think there's 2 silvers in that 50-cent roll? You think this one right here, the short one? Okay, what do you want to do? You want to do short stack? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of these, and then we'll go through some more pennies, and we'll come back to one of these. So short stack or big stack? Yeah, born in 1983. It makes me 35 years old. I'm a youngin'. No, I'm not that young. What are we gonna do? Come on, tell me. Little stack or big stack? Shout it out. You gotta message me. Put it in the chat. What are we doing? Come on, come on. Little stack, big stack. This is looking terrible. People are leaving. All right, short stack. All right, cooties are all over it. Because boys have cooties. It's true. All right, here we go. No, I don't keep. I honestly, like, I think I've kept like one 1983 coin at all. All right, here we go. Short stack. You know what? With my little naked eye, I'm seeing something already. Let's see if you can see it. Here we go. Is that 2? Can you see? Let me get close. Hold on. Or maybe it's 3. Those ones right there together. I mean, 1 definitely. The one in the middle here, I got a little bit of a delay, so it's hard for me to see. That one looks to me like that's going to be silver. And then the ones both next to it, but you start getting like silver eyes, and then you start not seeing things correctly. So let's go through them one at a time and see what we got. Because sometimes, even though they look like they would be silver, that they're not, or vice versa. So 1974, I don't want it. I mean, somebody wants it, but not me. 85. You think there's 2, Eagle? Yeah, see, I'm thinking maybe I just got silver eyes. But 1 for sure, that one was like deep. 1973. Oh my gosh, I took a peek of it. Did you see the peek? That's crazy. That's crazy. This thing is just in like a loose roll like that. Look at that. Tell me what that is. Was that the really silver one? That's crazy. Franklin. 1960. Look at this. 1962. Wow. This is why I tell people about this stuff, because this stuff still is out there, still exists. You know, thousands and thousands of people do this, and it's still there. It's not like we're like, you know, mining it all and it's all gone. I just got this today randomly out of what, 2 rolls? Nuts. This is why I just don't want to stop doing this thing. This is why when I go to the bank and they give me a little bit of an attitude, I just kind of deal with it, because I know that I could get this thing. It's awesome. Awesome. So, extremely happy to have that. Oh, and look what's next. Look what's next. Here's a 40%er. 1968. So 40% silver. This is a good roll. Short stack 1 for us. 40%ers. I've been thinking about getting rid of my 40%s. All right, and then, so bicentennial, nothing special there. $1972. That's cool. I wish I could get some more boxes of half dollars, but they're not helping me out with that very well. 71. Bicentennial. Yeah, I don't want to save 40%, so I just want to... Every time I go to shops and stuff, they're always like, we got a bunch of 40%ers, and, you know, I sell them at spot price. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll sell you some, though, you know? 74. 86. Man, it makes me want to open that other one right now. Why does half dollars are fun? Because they're big coins. It's not like I have to go blind trying to look at a penny. You know, I got to see them clear as day, and it's clear if you got something special. Like we saw the back of this thing and we knew exactly what it was. You know, that's pretty impressive to get these big coins like that, and you know they're valuable. Boom. You know, I see the value immediately. Whereas these things, like I got to set these all aside. It's going to take me forever to do just $25 worth of pennies, to do them the right way. To do the right way. I want to keep these on camera. I'm proud of those little dudes. All right, let's do a few more of the pennies, and then we'll go back to the remaining. I think it's $10 worth of half dollars. I should have counted those ones to see if it was 9, because I feel like they shorted me $1. But I don't know. That's all right. They shorted me $1, but they gave me some silver coins, so I guess it all evens out. Does anybody know if the bank tellers are allowed to like take coins and whatnot? Like if they see like a wheat penny or something like that, are they allowed to take it? Or do they just have to like just sit there and stare at it and like hope their grandma comes in and goes like, "Hey, don't you want $50 today?" I'd be curious about that. I've wondered that about cashiers too. Like when you go to like to a grocery store, like do they, you know, if they just like play around with the money and see what they got in there, if they got something crazy. Yeah, they shorted me, but I made out a little bit. So if they didn't, though, I would have been a little upset. I'd been like, go back at the bank tomorrow and been like, what'd you do to me? And they've been like, I'm sorry, well, you can't prove it. And I've been like, true. Well, you know what, real quick, I didn't show this thing off yet, but I kind of just want to show it off. It's not really valuable too much, but I'm gonna just keep it regardless. Got this in some just regular change, little you know, star note there. I thought that was fun to get. Like I said, not valuable too much beyond the $20 that it's worth right there, but it was cool to see, you know, see that. And I haven't actually seen one before, believe it or not, out of my change. So I thought, you know what, I'll keep that just for fun. What's up, Morgans? How you doing? How you doing, Morgans? Morgans, you missed it. You just now coming? Look what we found. We found that, and we found a 40%er. Craziness. Oh boy, we'll do some more pennies just for the stream. 64, getting better again. Where's the wheats at, man? When you go through those boxes and you get 250 wheats out of one box, and then you go through a box and you get 0 so far, first make you a little sad. You know, when you get to the point where you need to take a break from the coin roll hunting. It was 2 silvers. Debbie, did you put those in there? Be honest. Be honest, did you? It looks like that right there might be a double die. Again, I check all these out again with a loop. With the loop. I feel like I should have some music in the background. Anybody have any requests for music? I mean, I'm a pretty good singer. I don't know if you... I'm just kidding. I'm not a good singer. But I will sing for you. Anything you want to hear? You want to hear some Randy Travis or something? Homeless in a home, digging up pennies. He's digging up pennies. I'm just kidding. I won't do that ever again. That was the last time. Oh yeah, estimate marks. I got to go through everything, brother. I got like I end up keeping like a list, like a list of everything that I need to keep and look at twice. So it ends up being, like I said, a lot of work. And that's also another part of the reason why I ended up getting out of doing any of this stuff for a while, because I went way too hard into it and just got way burnt out. I had like, at one point, I don't know, 7 or 8 boxes of just like pennies, just like everywhere, like loose, and I needed to go through them, and I'd spend like all night doing it because I felt like I just needed to rush through it. I mean, I probably should have just taken my time and did like a few a night or something, or a few rolls a night, but I just went really way too hard, got burnt out, and then YouTube messed with me a little bit, made me sad. So, but whatever, I'm back. I'm not all sad anymore. I'm here. We're together. We're looking at pennies. We're talking on a stream. We're singing Randy Travis songs, etc. All right. Again, anything special out of these, and we're gonna dissect it, look at it for a little while. You're gonna see me get an adrenaline rush. I'm gonna start shaking, snapping my fingers. And also, here pretty shortly too, I'll have some pickups that I got today beyond all the roll hunting. I went to some shops and got a couple little odds and ends. So I really didn't even like look at them too well. I just kind of said, yeah, cool, good price, I'll take them. So we're gonna pretty much see them together for the first time. Look at this little stacker I made. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Little stacking king. 64. Come on now. What are you doing to me? Come on, Wheats. All right, let me read the chat too. I gotta read that. Okay, don't want to hear me sing. I don't blame you. Nobody does. Nobody does. Just saw a clip of a bald eagle driving off a brown bear. Craziness. Craziness. Man metal coins, yeah, brother. You see them. We just did a $50 roll. I got another one for you here in a little while, but this is what was found in that one. Predicted by Debbie. Debbie wins the prediction contest. Good job, Debbie. You're the winner. I seen a video, Debbie, of this guy. It's probably an older video. I'm probably kind of like late to the show, but this guy has like those Kodiak bears, like, and he like just, I don't know, raises them or something. I don't know, a couple of them, raises them. And these, I never knew how big a bear was. Massive animals. I mean, I always knew they were big animals, but like they're silly big. And this guy's over there hugging them, and the thing's like wrestling with them. I don't. Whew. You can keep that. You can keep your bears. I'll keep like a tarantula I had in that one video. I'll keep that tarantula running over top of me over a bear any day. Here's a 2009 little Lincoln. I don't know what you want to call it. Lincoln Memorial, Lincoln, whatever the real name of it is. There it is. It's an okay shape, but I like to keep these. I like to keep them, so that would be over there. And again, that's an easy to see one. Like, I don't have to go blind or use a loop to find what that was. So just put that to the side. 70. There's a lot of awesome videos out there of all kinds of craziest. YouTube is just so big. I tell people all the time, I say, like, if you have a passion for anything, here's a 1969, passion for anything, just like put it on there. People will watch. And if they don't watch, then just, you know, have fun doing it by yourself, because why not? 73. How much longer is the stream gonna be? Go take a shower, brother. Go take a shower. I'll still be here. I got nothing to do for a little while. You want me to just like, you want me to end the video for now and let you go take a shower and then we'll put it back on when you're done? I'm just kidding, I can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be living my life through you. But like some people like might be into, you know, if you were to, you know, stream yourself in the shower, some people might want to watch that. You know, nothing dirty, just, you know, keep it above waist and do whatever. You might have a big hit. You might be in there singing and stuff with the acoustics from the bathroom. It might just, you might have something there. That might be, that may have never been done, shower singing in on videos on YouTube. What's up, Sphere? Welcome back, man. Sphere, you missed it. Here's a couple silvers. We just did them. We're going to find some more, though, I hope. Get your predictions in for the next one. Next $50 roll. Any silvers in that one? I'm thinking if I found a Franklin and a 40%er in that one that I think was a little short anyways on coins, I'm thinking this one has to have silvers too. I'm thinking. Got a chain in the mail today. You got chain mail or just chain in the mail? What kind of chain? What are we talking about? 64. Where are the wheats? I'm so sad. I'll watch it. I'll watch this. I got to work tomorrow, but I will watch it either on the way to work or something. Is that a woody one? Yeah, it kind of is a woody one, isn't it? Can you guys see that? It's got some wood grain to it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it too well in the... Can you all make that out? 81. What causes that, huh? That weird... Well, it's kind of nasty on the back, though. Geez, I should have just kept it that way. Looks much prettier that way. Anyways. If I think about it and try to guess something, I'm usually wrong if it just comes to me on... Yeah, I know how that is. I think there might be some kind of like weird phenomena about that, to be honest with you. So, as a younger lad, my mother was a manager at a gas station. She is passed now. She's a good woman, but manager of a gas station. And she used to like always play the lottery. And it was easy for her because, you know, she's at a gas station. She just does it and comes home with all the tickets, whatever. So before all these Mega Millions and all this craziness, there was only like so many choices here to pick from. You know, when you come to lottery, there's like 3 different choices, and that was pretty much what you had. So this is Florida, by the way, in case you all were wondering. This is Florida lottery. So she said, hey, she said, I'm gonna do just a quick, you know, the pick 3 numbers, right? Just three little numbers. She said, and you got to get them in order too. Like you have to, like whatever order it comes, you got to get them in that order. Otherwise, no good. So she said, pick 3 numbers, and I said, off the top of my head, just nowhere, I said 200. Just boom. Not even thinking about it. For some reason, I don't know why I picked those numbers. I didn't see anything that like was, you know, 200 in front of me or anything. Just said 200. And sure enough, 200 came up that night. And what are the chances of that? And we both looked at each other as soon as they came up, and I was like, we won. And she goes, I didn't play tonight. I'm like, what? I'm like, you play every night. Not like we would have won, you know, $1 billion or anything like that, but that was the closest I've ever come to winning the lottery. It's a true story. Could have made one up for you. Want to make a story up? Make a fake stories? Debbie says, wood effect is apparently due to a mix of metals used in... Oh, really? It gives that little wood grain. It's cool. 1976. I'm almost wondering... I mean, it's... Sure, I may have not found a wheat yet because, like, it's just hasn't come up yet. But maybe, since these were not machine wrapped... It's somebody's already gone through them a little bit, but then why wouldn't they take out all the other stuff that like I'm taking out? Unless they just weren't hardcore coin roll hunterists. Maybe that's what it is. Think that's possible? That is the term, right? Coin roll hunterists, huntsmen and women's. I bought a signed, numbered book by a famous UFO author. I memorized the number, then I forgot it. Months later, I memorized it, used it exactly as it was. I picked 3 and 1 for 2. There you go. There you go. Famous UFO author. What do you think? Are UFOs real? Like, I mean, the name unidentified flying object. Of course, we can argue that of course those are real, but are there like aliens? Are there really aliens out there just flying around, you know, chilling out, checking out cows and people? I have to wonder. Yeah, hunter, huntress. What's up, Morgan? Geez, that was fast. It was a speedy break. Speedy break. You didn't miss much. Just the normal stuff right now. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Yeah, you do take quick showers for real. See, I'm the kind of person. This is a lot of information. This is probably more than anybody needs to know. I like to go in there and hang out a little bit, you know what I mean? Just relax. It's a relaxing place. Like I said, do some singing. You all heard my singing voice earlier. It's pretty intense. Alright, those are all over the floor now. Barely any of those went into the box. I can't do it anymore. I gotta do these half dollars. Should I do the half dollars? Or just wait. One more. Okay, one more pennies and then half dollars. One more penny. Get your predictions in now for the halves. That's my last roll of halves too. After that, the stream gets just pennies. There's apparently no wheats in here, so. Whoa! Did I just mix those up? My stack is getting too big. Sure did. All right, let's put those over that way. Do that over here. I don't have enough room to do this, but it's all right. It's got a neat rim on that one. It's almost like it got a little off-centered there. Can you all see that very well? See how off-centered that is? Eagle says 390 percenters. That's what I'm talking about, Eagle. All right, George, just give me a minute. Give me a minute, George, and we're going to do them right after these pennies. Or at least after this last roll of pennies. And then I'll do some more pennies. Maybe I'll do a few more pennies after that. I'll show you the stuff that I got today, and you tell me what you think. What you think? By the way, welcome, George. Yeah, 8 watching, 7 watching. It's all good. It's election night. It's election night, and it's a Tuesday. I'm doing this at weird times to get more familiar with doing live streams anyways. And I'm not entertaining. I'm not the guy that, you know, tells you that silver is going to be $1,000, and then everybody goes, "Oh my goodness! Like, yeah, I'm going to be a millionaire. This is great." I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you all kinds of weird stuff. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. You're bleeding, dude? What are you bleeding for? You should get a Band-Aid. I can't tell what that is. Looks like somebody decided to chew gum and put it out right onto that. Yeah, I get better, I get worse, whatever. It's all good. Like I said, just do it for me. Do it for me and you all. And that's all 5 of you, 6 of you. That's it. Morgans are rather expensive. Yeah, they are. They're nice, though. They're nice. So disappointed. I got another box too from the banks, but I peeked in the holes of the box and they're like all brand new coins. I can't tell what the year is, but they're very, very new. So no point in hunting those because they're all going to be the exact same everything. Morgans are raining. Tell me about that. Where'd you get that name from, Morgans are raining? I tell you about Spegtacular, but it's not a great story. It's just a name. Spegtacular, silver, and copper stacular. It's raining Morgans, hallelujah. Whew, there goes that singing voice again. It's beautiful, isn't it? Goodness gracious. Ah, oh, man, right on the edge. 1959. What are you doing to me? That's a pretty one, though. Gotta check that with the looper. I actually had a fishing channel, so I was on the top of my head, and LOL, singing voice. Yeah, my singing voice. 1960, my grandma let me pick a silver dollar from a handful, and I still have that 1881 Morgan, so I bought maybe 2 more since then, but that special one is special. Yeah, my my wife's father passed, and he had a coin collection, and she showed it to me, and he had this big piece dollar in there, and I was looking at this thing, and I was just like mesmerized by this coin, this piece dollar. And she said that I could have it, and of course, you know, we have everything together because, you know, we're married. But she said I can just, you know, make a collection out of it. And he had a few other odds and ends too, but I couldn't get over this piece dollar, and that's kind of what really got me started. So let's do this. Let's get that open, because I can't wait any longer. Can't wait any longer. So predictions are, what'd somebody say? 3? 3 silvers in here. All right, here we go. Morgan's are, man, Morgan, come on, bro. Help me out, man. Say there's like 20 in here. All right, here we go. Yeah, you think so, Debbie? Probably. Maybe he's the one stacking silver in these for me. That's my dude right there. I never actually got to meet the man, though. That's kind of sad, right? All right, here we go. Oh, come on. What year is the nickel? Like the copper nickel combo? So, like 1970. We don't want to find anything from like around 1970, because then we know that it's going to be the copper nickel. We want 1964 or prior, being 90% silver ideally, and then from 65 on to 69, you're talking about the 40%ers. So we like to have the 90%ers, because everybody just wants to get rid of the 40%ers anyways. So we want to see the sides of them. Let's see the sides. Ooh, I don't want to ruin everything. All right, so I see what looks like one, but I don't know. It could be just a light copper one. Oh, whoops, here you go. My bad. This one right here, I mean, see, it fools you because like that little two-tone right there, but then over here, that looks like that's probably going to be a silver. What do you think now? I'm thinking just one here, because that one, like all around, it looks pretty. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, they look kind of worn. I think you're right. It's just a worn coin. Let's find out. Let's find out. So let's get these on the camera, because that would be terrible if I did it off the camera. Bicentennial, 1979. Bicentennial. Whoa, where'd that one go? 80. It's a bicentennial. 74. 71. Bicentennial. It's a nicer looking one. It's got some luster to it, but I don't find those collectible personally. Yeah, I'm not all about the contests and the giveaways so much, because then people are watching you for the wrong reasons. You know, I want people to realize that the coin collecting can be fun, and this stuff, like the silver, for instance, is out there for people, and it's a great investment. And I call it investment because, to me, it is an investment, but not in the investment in the fact that I'm going to be making millions of dollars off of it. It just secures my wealth, my family's wealth. 1972. Check on the S, because yeah, but these are not. These don't have the S mint mark. They're not silver, those ones. Uh, 72. Yeah, you make friends. You find out about new streams because you do this. Like I found out about some other people that are doing things. people that are younger than me too, which, you know, it's fun watching them get into the stuff. You almost feel like a proud papa, you know what I mean? Like when they say like, hey, I'm gonna start doing that too, and then like, you know, it branches from there because of what you're doing. 74. Oh, here we go. Looky, looky. 90% silver. That's awesome. So yeah, she could have shorted me a couple dollars worth, and I'm happy today. I'm happy. I'm glad we found something on this live stream, because that, man, nobody would have watched me again if I found 0. So that's kind of cool. 74. How old are you, Morgan? Tell us. Don't worry, we won't know too much about you if you tell us your age. 48's young, man. 10 years old, Morgan? Morgan, you're going to have a good job one day. And then you're going to buy lots of Morgans. And you're just going to be a Morgan dude. So I got 1. So whoever said 1, which was Morgan. Morgan, you're right on. Good job, Morgan. You are the young man. That's awesome. So out of 2 rolls and 2 loose coins, we got a Franklin half, a 1964 90%er there, and then the 40%. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now I just want to know where the rest of the rolls were. Like, people drop these off. Like, I wish there was 100 more rolls in there. Finding silver in just 2 rolls at the bank, that's pretty impressive. I would say that's way above average from what I've seen. Yeah, it's awesome. This is you know, coin collecting is a hobby for everybody. Imagine if we all had done this when we were younger and got it like really into coins and stuff. Some of us too, when before, you know, we were, not we, like, but some people in this chat may have been alive, you know, before 1964 and whatnot, where all these coins around them were just like loaded full of silver. Imagine that. Imagine that. We'll do a couple more of these, and then I'm going to go through the new stuff I got. Like I said, I don't want to start getting burnt out on these 1959, getting close, on these pennies like I had in the past. So I'm just going to take more time with them this time, so that does not happen. And of course, if I find something crazy, if I find, like, you know, an expensive coin or a rare coin or whatnot, it'll be in a video at some point later. I'm not going to leave anybody hanging. Yeah, everybody walked around with silver back in the day. But of course, you know, times were different, and you wouldn't have been able to go into the shop with, you know, the money you have today, like, and say, hey, I want all this money in silver, because it was those, you know, everything was different. I heard about the silver certificate being retired, and I saved the one I had from my allowance. Still have it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it's kind of sneaky what they did there a little bit, where they, all the money, how it was backed by gold and silver, how they basically just took it away one day, real quick. And everybody at first, when they first seen that they could trade in their dollars and whatnot for gold and silver, they went, and according to what, you know, what I've researched, they were doing it like crazy. And then once they found out that it was easy to do, and that it wasn't just, you know, a limited time thing, then they were more relaxed with it and not so eager to trade it in. They just felt like, yeah, my dollar is good. Anytime I need it, it'll be good for gold and silver. So there's no rush. Then all of a sudden, just boom, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Our currency is not backed by precious metals anymore. And everybody's like, oh, you got us, government. You got us. You got us this time. Next time we're going to be a little smarter. Imagine if they did that today. If they said, like, hey, our dollar is now backed by gold and silver. I would go trade it all in, I tell you what. And there'd be no looking back. 2009. Well, there was a time in our history where, this is one of the Lincoln ones. There was a time in our history, and you all probably know way better than me. I'm not like a historian by any means, but there was a time in our history, and I mean like U.S. history, that the government basically asked for your gold. You weren't allowed to hoard gold. But I mean, as far as I know, they never went like door to door and said, yeah, I'm gonna need you to let me in, and I gotta take a little look around here. That's a pretty 2006. See, I feel like I should just keep some of those, even though, like in fact I will, for my albums and whatnot, like that kind of coin, it's in pretty good shape, so it'll make great on a newer album. There's no reason not to keep that. Backed by faith in the government, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to get too political, but you need to have some sort of faith in your government. I know it seems like, you know, people will always make it out to, you know, the sky is falling and we're all going to die now, and it seems like any president that comes along is evil. I remember, you know, George Bush was evil according to some people. Clinton was evil according to some people. Obama was evil according to some. You know what I mean? Like Trump's evil now. It's just, the sky is always falling. We're all going to die, is, you know, what people want you to believe. But I seem to be doing pretty well, and I seem to be pretty happy. So. And you all seem to be here watching me stream, so you all must be somewhat, you know, happy. I think we're all blessed to be alive right now, watching a boring stream of no wheat pennies. But some silver, though. That's good. Oh yeah, Debbie, haven't you seen that video where I do the where I tell people about doing the coin albums? Oh yeah, I'm big on that. I'm a big fan of coin albums because so you can go through these boxes of cents and get one of those cheap coin albums and end up filling it up, and then maybe you don't want to keep every single coin album you ever fill up because there's going to be a bunch if you do this as a, you know, a real hobby, and then you just sell it, the coin album, you know, on eBay or to a coin shop or whatever, and you can make a pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? Pretty penny. Get it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to rely on knowledge. That's what I was telling people yesterday during that live stream, that, you know, don't, and here we go being political. Man, I don't want to be political. But don't rely on somebody else to give you all the information on who you should vote for or whatnot. Just do some research. Do it on your own and find out who is right. You know? If you trust somebody else, you're just going to get this back and forth stuff, and you're never going to know the real story. Find out for yourself. Do your own research on everything. Don't trust Spegtacular to tell you about American history. You know, do your own research. American history is fun. Any history is fun. And history is the best predictor of where we're going to be going, right? Am I right? All right, man, Metals. It's been real. Thanks for coming by. What's up, Dude Wink? What part of the U.S.? I'm in the most, I'd argue, like the most southeastern part you can possibly get to. That's going to be me. Morgans, you play it. You play Good to Be Alive, and you watch my stream while you're playing it. That's what you should do. You should put it on, and then you have it on, and then you can hear my voice, and then it's done, right? Where were you from, Dude Wink? Oh, true, Debbie. Nice one, Debbie. That was smart. That was very smart. All right, how about this? The most southeastern state. Because Puerto Rico's not a state yet, right? That was good, Debbie. You little wise apple there, Debbie. Yeah, YouTube gets funny with the copyright stuff. Unless you're, making millions of dollars for YouTube, then they really don't care what you're doing. Then you can copyright all you want and blah blah blah. But that's a story for a different time. That was a good one too. Why did I pass that up? Hold on. Back in time. Keep that for the album. What was I doing? See, I start talking, and then I start getting sidetracked. I'm gonna do one more after this. We're gonna all hope for wheats. Here's another nice one. We're gonna do viewer picks. Most votes on one of the rolls gets opened live. That was terrible. 69. I'll keep that one for the album. All right. East really nails it, yeah. Yeah, I thought about going southern, but then I was like, well, what about Texas? Texas is kind of like a long state. All right, so here we go. Let's pick a... I don't know how I'm going to do this. Actually, we're just going to do 3. We'll do 3, and we're going to call them by either this in the chat. We're going to call them either, this is the 40%er right here in the middle, the 90% 64 on the end. So we're going to go with the Franklin on that side. Are we going to open the Franklin roll, the 40% roll, or the 90% 1964 roll? What are we going to do? That's the last one I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you all what I picked up today in the stores, which I guarantee you is going to have silver. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to have silver, the stuff that I picked up in the store, which is going to be a first-time view for both you and I. Roll. That's Franklin roll. That's what you want to do, Morgan? We'll let Morgan do it. You know what I mean? Morgan's up and coming. He's a new coin collector. He's going to be doing videos here pretty soon, I'm sure. So that's what we got now. Okay. So here we go. There's the Franklin. I'm going to put him right here to give us good luck. Franklin, kiss that roll. Mwah! With your ugly self. With your ugly self. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It's getting late, though. It's getting late. Everybody's getting tired. They got to work tomorrow, whatever. Gotta go to worky so you can buy more of this stuff, right? So you can buy more. Yeah, the world is Morgan's oyster, for sure. All right, 62. That's a pretty 2005. That's for the album. Yeah, it's actually early for me too, Debbie. Spoiler alert, I'll be up until probably about 7 or 8 a.m. my time. 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. I'll be awake. So no sleep in my future. So probably in a few hours, I'll probably even drink some coffee. 1980. You know what we're going to do? If we find a wheat, we're going to open one more. So if we don't find a wheat, that's it. So wheat, one more. No wheat, stopping. I was hoping to find one wheat so I can say, boom, there's the... But I can't say it because I didn't find any. Yeah, definitely better to buy coins than Barbie dolls. For sure. Morgan, what else do you play with? You play with anything else besides coins? What's your toy of choice, Morgan? Video games? Is that what you're into? I must have cats. No, I don't have cats. Haven't you ever seen my animals, Debbie? You never seen my animals? I'll show you since we're live streaming and getting to know each other. If you really want to know. A crossbow, Morgan? Golly. This is a different style of young man right here. Crossbows, man. I like this guy. Must be a hunter. He's either a hunter or he's ready for that zombie apocalypse after watching a lot of The Walking Dead. You've never seen my animals. All right, Debbie, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm just going to pick like one because nobody wants to see what I have. Keep that, Penny. That's a nice one. Keep that one. You're like Daryl? Daryl from The Walking Dead? Yeah, you kind of are. You ride a motorcycle yet, or maybe a dirt bike? You're sad about Rick? Yeah. Spoiler alert! No, we all know probably what happens, or well, at least we know what was supposed to happen, because if you type in Yahoo News, or just not even Yahoo, just Yahoo's main page, just, you know, for fun, ever, they spoil every single show that's going to happen right there. It'd be like, oh, this guy dies. And you're like, okay, well, I haven't watched it yet. That's cool, Yahoo. Appreciate you ruining everything. Look at this coin. Whoa, what happened to there? That thing got trampled on. I got ran over by Morgan's dirt bike. He'll be back for movies. Apparently, I read 27 of the first 30 comics and gave up. Don't have cable. Yeah, it was good for a while for me. I really enjoyed Negan's character. He made me really want to watch. And most people are like, "Oh, Negan, like that's. I hope he gets kicked out pretty soon because don't like him." But I enjoyed that character a lot. And every time Negan was on there, just little shivers went up and down my spine because I was like, "That's my dude. That's a man's man right there, Negan. Don't mess around." Got some simple rules too. You follow his simple rules, and you'll be okay. You know, he just wants 50%, and 50% is not what you think it is. It's what he says it is. That's all. 94. Keep that one. Oh man. Speaking of Cinnabon, so I had some Cinnabons the other day from Pizza Hut, and I'm thinking like, wow, they're probably going to be gross because they're, you know, from a pizza place. But it's like Cinnabon's name. Oh man, they were good. Whoa. Whoa. No, I know he's still alive, Morgan. I know he's still alive. But I'm saying that's the reason why I enjoyed the show. But I just haven't watched it in a while. Anyways, just for fun, I'm going to show you one animal real quick. But they're kind of camera shy, so I don't want to go too crazy. But it's going to take me like 30 seconds. So entertain yourselves real quick, and then we're going to open some silver stuff in just a minute. All right, here we go. And I have no room to do this, which is, you know, of course, the case when you're on a tiny little desk. I'll put the Franklin half aside. All right, here we go. Yeah, you can tap dance, you can sing. You ever watch Cliffhanger, Morgan? On the way to 1K, on the way to 1K what? All right, here we go. That's one of my little dudes. Well, I think I'm over 1K now, right? So this is starting to get way away from coins. People are going to be tuning in and they're going to be like, what is this? This is not a coin. But that's my little kitty cat. Or at least one of them. I had a major fear of this kind of stuff, and I thought, you know, why not tackle it? by going head on with this thing. Yeah, he collects coins and crickets. So that's my little dude. He's fun. He's my little Halloween tarantula. So that's that. So now I gotta figure out where I put these new coins. Where are they? Hold on. Here they are. They're actually, so as far as pets go, like tarantulas are like the lazy people pets. They're so easy to take care of. At least most of the what they call the New World tarantulas. They're very easy to take care of. Their venom is very, very mild, and there's not a lot of risk there. I mean, of course, it would be terrible to take a fang to the finger. No, I've never taken a fang to the finger. It's not like they're little killing machines. So these are what I got today. I don't know how I'm going to tell you a price on them because I paid like just a amount for all of them. Take these gloves off, making my hands sweat. But like, so ignore the price paid, or at least showing on these, because that's not what I paid. But yeah, and I paid, like I said, I paid like an amount for everything. It was a pretty good amount too. I'm pretty happy with it. So we got a 1897 New Orleans Morgan. That's new for the stack. So there's a coin for you, Morgan. It's okay condition there. Here's a 1934 piece. I enjoy this one. This one's actually, so it's an older, oops, it's not so good anymore. It's a newer date, so if you've seen any other videos, you know that I really like those new date ones. Pretty nice. What's my favorite coin collecting channel? My own, Morgan. If you want. Coin collecting channel. I don't know that I've watched a channel on coin collecting. I watch a lot of silver stacking channels, to be honest with you. But I don't know that I know of any other. I mean, I know they're out there, but I don't know of any off the top of my head. What's your favorite? Tell me one to look at. I'll look at it. 1880 S. This is a really nice condition one too. Yeah, I didn't pay 10 or 11 times face for the Morgans. Like this one right here says 30. I probably ended up paying like 25 for that one if I had to run you a guess, or 24, 23, something like that. But I mean, that's a look at that condition. I mean, it's got the luster. It's pretty nice. I was happy with having a decent one right there. Here's an 1896 Morgan. It's okay. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? That's why I had to have it. I was like, you know what, I got to pay a little extra for it, but whatever. I like having like nice stuff sometimes. Here's an 1896 again. And it's got a pinwheel to it. You can see that little luster right there. So better condition there. They put 30 on that one as well. Again, I probably paid, I'd like to say 24, 25, maybe even 23, depending on how the math worked out there. You know what I've been into lately? Nothing to do with coins or silver, is I've been really into like panning for gold. Like that's my new interest right now. I did it a couple times as a kid, and I'd love to go up north and do some panning. I would love to do that. And I also got, let's see, a 1964, kind of a nicer one, so I was like, whatever. The price was right. These were, it's probably either probably 1050 times face or 11 times face if you want to do the math that way. And then I got what's that, a 1960 Franklin. Nothing special here, I don't think. $19.54, kind of a better condition one. Slightly okay. Slightly okay. If I can get it for like 11 times face or even less on these Franklins, I just pick them up. I just grab them. Same thing with the walking liberties. Is 11 times face for those. I'm just going to keep grabbing them every chance I get. It's a 1934 walking liberty. And a 1945 walking liberty. Such a pretty coin. It's my favorite coin, Morgan right there. I love this one. My favorite coins. And let's see what else I got. I didn't check these out at all either, so this is going to be a surprise for all of us. 1943 Mercury. Another 1943 Merc. 63 Rosie. 44 Merc. Looking like all the 40s here. 44 Merc again. 45 Merc. 44 Mercury. 44 Mercury. A Mercury. Here's a 43. Yeah, you gotta get there. You gotta get there, Debbie. You gotta Uber it. 1963 Rosie. Two more, and that'll be that. Oh, here you go, 29. See, I like the early ones. Or earlier. Come on, you gonna focus? Focus! There it is. It's okay. It's rubbed down a little bit, but I like the early stuff. Big fan of early. Put them to the side when they're early like that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to have a kid help you. Do like a little daddy-daughter thing, you know. That'd be fun. I think that's gonna be about it. To me, that's my big finds right here. From the half dollars. Ecstatic to have those. I got a lot more of the. Can you see them? A lot more of the penny rolls to go through. I'm gonna take my time on it though, because I don't want to get burnt out. And I will tell everybody if there's anything special in there, because it's fun to know if I found something special, right? Well, maybe someday that'll be my video, Debbie. Maybe someday. See, I checked my coins and I have about 11 rolls of Rosies and 2 Mercuries with 2 3 barbers. Yeah, you need to know. Absolutely. Hey, absolutely, you know, absolutely. Well, I can't think of anything else to do right now. Like I said, I don't want to get burnt out. I want to take my time on them. I found some decent stuff that I gotta like really kind of go through. A few coins that I gotta like triple, double, quadruple check, and go from there. I don't think let's see what else I have. I got these. I think I've already showed these though. Some more Morgans and pieces. Let's see. Grab a neighbor kid. I don't need to grab a neighbor kid. I have my own. It's weird too. This day and age, you can't be grabbing kids. Thanks for coming by and watching the stream, though. It was an okay stream. I mean, if I found a billion wheats, it would have got blown up. Everybody would have, you know, shared it and stuff. I get it. I get it. So those are hit and miss, though. I mean, I got super lucky finding those boxes that I found. In my lifetime, I may never find that kind of box again. I have to price some peace dollars. Oh, you have kids already? No need to rent. Yeah, right? No need to rent. I'm okay. Let's get some of these in there. I like putting these in there. Oh yeah. I think it's time for coffee again. Come on now. I didn't want to use my fingers on you, but now you're getting the finger treatment. One day, Debbie, I got to do a video of my Morgans and peace dollars, like all of them, again, because it's been a while since I showed those off, and at the time, the quality was not very good, I get it, and the voice was not very good, the sound or whatnot. It's a new day. New day, got upgraded technology, and still not, you know, fully upgraded, like to the, you know, the max potential. But it's better than it was. Better than it was. What's that last one? 1922. That's a dirty 1922. That thing fell in the mud. That fell right off of like a little like, I don't know, a wagon or something. No, 1922. Did we have wagons in 1922? Is that what was going down? We had cars. When was the first car? I don't know. Morgans. Did you see the Morgans? You see that I just put one in here? I like them in here better. It looks better. I can sit there and touch them no matter where I want to touch them, and I don't have to worry about like get any kind of smudge on the coin or anything. You want to do that next time, Debbie? You got it. Next time it'll be nothing but a stream of Morgan dollars and peace dollars. I have a video that's going to be coming out on Friday, and that video is just going to be like a little bit of me talking, of course, as always, and it's going to have basically all the junk silver I had gotten over like a 3-day period, which was a bunch for me. It's me putting those all away and having them all sorted finally. So it'll be just that, and like I said, a little bit of talk. Yeah, I don't like the flips. Like honestly, like these that were in the flips down back here, those are all going to come out of those flips, and those are going to be in these little plastic holders. I really enjoy these plastic holders way better. And then I can put them all in a tube and they just fit nice. And like I always say, that's, you know, that's the condition that I found it in. If I put them in these holders, that's the condition it's going to stay in forever. So kind of like just locks it in. Just locks it in. They had a Model T in 1922. And went on Friday. It's not going to be a live stream. It's just going to be a video that's going to break. So you can watch it at any time. It's not like you're going to fall behind and you're going to miss it. So don't worry about all that. I could do a live stream either Saturday or Sunday. So maybe one of those days I'll try around the same time to do a live stream of, you know, Morgans and peace dollars and whatever else. Maybe you can find another tarantula to come into the video and talk to you all. Maybe Saturday. Saturday seems like a good day to do it. Saturday, yeah, lock it in. Saturday I'll have a live stream. Yeah, it's just a regular video on Friday though. Regular video on Friday, Saturday live stream. Be there, be there, be there. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drink some coffee because I'm starting to wear down a little bit. And like I said, I gotta be up till about 8 a.m. So I need to keep my energy about me. It's been great having you all in the chat, and it hasn't been a blown up chat, hasn't been huge, but you know, that's good too, because that allows, you know, a little bit more, you know, communication between the ones that are here. So it's fun. 8 p.m. not a.m. Well, if it's Friday, then he won't interfere with me at all. Silver Baggins, what a cool name too. I like that name. Eagle Eye, appreciate you. Debbie, appreciate you. Morgan, you got to get to bed. I know you don't got school tomorrow, but come on, man. You got some growing to do. Need your beauty rest. Everybody else that came in, thanks for coming in. It's been real fun. And again, I'm going to press this X button. I'm going to do it. I'm going to press it. And then once I press it, that's it. I'm going to do it.